Kelly's giving me the finger as she's looking at.
I'm moving my whole body over here.
The only thing she's not.
But if you lower the standards, you are not going to get the same result that you need when the time really comes. Russia's not lowering their standards, neither should we.
An ongoing Navy investigation of the death of Navy SEAL candidate 24-year-old Kyle Mullen in February 2022 at the training base in Coronado, hours after Hell Week training.
But when you're going through that training, Teresa, you're like, there is no way it can get any worse than it is right now.
Jimmy Watson, retired Navy SEAL and Chief Operating Officer of Operation Restored Warrior, spent many years based in San Diego, 17 years combined in the Navy and Marine Corps. Watson responds to Wednesday's news of Navy officials reporting the Naval Special Warfare Command has placed 3 officers under review in connection with SEAL candidate Mullen's death, who collapsed and died of bacterial pneumonia just hours after completing the grueling test.
Can you imagine doing your job to the best of your ability, being trained to do a job as these awesome instructors were, these officers, and then being prosecuted, persecuted, looked at as doing wrong for doing your job to the best of your abilities?
According to the Navy, they have adopted several changes, including adding advanced cardiology screening for Navy SEAL candidates, including proactive pneumonia prevention training by giving candidates an injection, extending medical personnel to observe candidates who have completed the training for 24 hours after Hell Week ends.
First of all, I'm sorry to hear about these officers being punished. I'm sorry to hear about the Navy policy coming down on guys for doing their job. If you start to lower the standards in any way whatsoever, now you have a lesser fighting force that is not going to be able to go into battle and do what they have to do. The Navy SEALs has done the very, very best they can at simulating a real war. Every single person that goes to Navy SEAL training, Teresa, is volunteer. They volunteered to go to the world's hardest, not arguably, no, the world's hardest training. That's nothing compared to what's going to happen on the real SEAL teams. But when's it going to be enough? Like, there's always going to be this knee-jerk reaction, more policy upon more policy, until, I promise you, it's not this that's the problem, their new changes. It's the slow desensitization. It's the slow foxes picking the grapes up, you know? So basically what happens is this is going to roll over into new policy, and then finally,